So here we are. William and I just got back from magnet fishing.
Hi.
And I didn't have my GoPro set up, so I got to finish setting it up. So next time we go, we can actually videotape some of the actual fishing itself. But we found some cool stuff, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so William pulled some big things out. I pulled some big things out. And we're just going to show the kind of stuff that we found. So I'm going to turn the camera around here. Okay, and the first thing, usually what you find is a lot of these piles of little clip kind of things, and we found a lot of barbed wire.
Yep.
It's not going to focus on that. And then there's always like nails, and
Other junk.
here's like an old this is an old like an old square-headed nail. You find a lot of those. And then what is that? This is a big long, what do we have there? That's called rebar. What rebar is that's called rebar because it's reinforcing bar for concrete. And that one's like this big, long, bent one. So that was found at Geise Park.
Mm-hmm.
So that might have been like for when they were like doing the bridge work or whatever, and they dropped that.
Yeah, Geise Park.
And then let's look at these bolts. Like,
Bunch of them.
there's always some big bolts that are found. This square-headed bolt, I think that's going to be a wrought iron bolt. Wrought iron is a kind of steel.
Yes.
And I think that might have been from an old wooden bridge. And then, what did we call this thing?
Fishing gig.
A fishing gig. And so you'd stick the fish on there. That normally would have like a wooden, oh look, there's still wood in there.
Really?
Yeah, there's still some wood stuck in there. I bet if we got in with a screwdriver, that, and there's still paint on that. So I don't think that's very old. Yeah, there's still some green paint on there. It's focusing on you, not the. And then we found a bunch of cable.
Yeah.
And the crowbar. The crowbar we found off of the bridge in North Freedom in town.
Yep.
That was underneath the bridge. And then we found cable.
A bunch of it.
And a tailpipe.
Very disgusting.
Yeah, a tailpipe full of mud. So it's like somehow that got thrown off the bridge. And a railroad spike. It's interesting to find a railroad spike off of a bridge. Like, what would they have used the railroad spike for on the building the bridge? And then this is like some car part because there's chrome on it, so it's like a bumper from a car, but I don't know, like, how would we identify what car and what year it came from?
Because it's
Maybe if I
pretty.
wash off the inside, there's like a serial number on it or something. It's all mucky. And then this thing right here, this we found, and this is actually the inner sprocket of a bike tire, like a bicycle tire. If I clean that up, we would find little holes all the way around here where the spokes would go in.
Huh?
And then the heaviest thing is really heavy.
Yeah.
It's really heavy. Oh,
Can't lift it.
can't lift it. It's like this big, thick piece of metal with big carriage bolt holes in it, and it's really thick. Like, it's thick on one side and thin on the other side.
Yeah. I didn't notice that.
So, like, it could be part of a piece of farm equipment. It's very, very heavy.
We found this near a farm.
That was very hard to pull out.
Yeah, it took a little bit of effort to pull this thing out.
Yeah. So, that's our first magnet fishing.
And also,
Oh, the big sign stake. This was the biggest thing William pulled out. William pulled out a sign.
way taller than me.
I can't even fit it all on the camera. So all the background stuff is on my wood pile back there. But yeah, it's actually a sign stake from a
Very
stop
muddy.
sign. And actually at the top of it, which is the bottom here, there's actually still like a piece of metal or wood attached to it. I think it's metal. That would have been maybe part of the sign. So anyway, that's a quick 5-minute video on our first magnet fishing trip. Nice work.